Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gamers. If you me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Dawn Chorus, Jorgen's Path. So, Jorgen and Torolf got a nice juicy update, so I'm going to be covering both of their respective paths, and it's not often we get an update that adds content to two paths, so we're going to be busy probably for a little while, thankfully. And anyway, guys, let's go ahead and just jump right back into it, shall we? Please sit back and enjoy for the next 18 minutes to entertain you. Let's jump right in. Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go. Cold water cools me off, and I swim as fast as I can until my lungs start burning. The chlorinated water washes all the tension away from my body. Aw, Bjorn, eating a snack. Num num num. I missed him so much. Both of us are... Before us are plates full of calicacari cabbage rolls filled with rice and mushrooms, accompanied by dark gravy, cooked potatoes, and carrots. All sounds delicious. Leica has put a whopping 5 rolls on his plate, the rest of us content with meager 2 or 3. Yeah, the tastes like my childhood. I never tried it before. Never had any calicacari? Tongue twister. What is your childhood dish then? Cod with potatoes. Oh, that's quite plain. Interesting. Farming that far north isn't easy. Potato is our good old friend. Potatoes are cool. I respect them. So, how was growing up here? Not too different from growing up anywhere else, I think. Though different from growing up in a city. And so was loud as hell. I can't get used to it. In Iceland, there's nature everywhere. We grew up among nature. Not very different from growing up where I did then. Jorgen? Yeah? You're really quiet. Is everything alright? I'm fine. Same as always. Oh, I almost forgot about the whole thing already. Jorgen looked much more relaxed after the swimming pool. Now he doesn't even seem bothered anymore. Well, maybe. Still, I'm worried. I forgot about it already. You don't have to worry. You sure? Excuse me. Swimming helped. Exercise clears the mind and fatigue tames the emotions. The silence that concludes this exchange tells me that Jorgen doesn't want to talk about it. I try to come up with a new topic to break it, but Gudrun beats me to it. How about you, Lake? How are you doing lately? I'm doing okay. I'm a bit stressed about my studies, but I should be fine. Any new boyfriends lately? Boyfriends? No. Aw, no luck? Boyfriends? Why didn't I know? That also explains why I saw Lake around the dorm with guys clearly older than him a few times. Curious, so he's the first gay guy I know at uni. Well, I've met someone, but he's not interested in a relationship, so I guess not. Kinda sucks. Sounds like it, yeah. Why the question, though? It feels like you have someone new every month. Someone new every month. What? No! Actually, I think she's right. That stings a bit. Like it's finding partners every month. Meanwhile, I never had anyone at all. You against me too? I leave these three to bicker and not really having anything to add to the conversation and focus on eating. Play that guitar, Rune. Play it away. It's not even that many, or that often for that matter. Well, fair. I think I've had more. Oh, damn. Not a fair competition. Lake moved here from a small town half a year ago, and you've had 3 years more. I put a short distance between me and the rest of the group. I'm certainly not a prude, but this is becoming a bit much even for me. Lake is clearly flustered as well, so at least I know it's not an issue with me. I never expected Icelanders to be even more open about this stuff than us Finns. You know I'm not trying to make fun of you, but you are funny anyway. Anyway, I'm going to my room. Thanks for the dinner. But we didn't make it. Thanks for the company, then. There we go. Phew, I feel judged. Nothing of sorts. She was just poking fun at you. And you really have an impressive record. Well, Anderson. We are not touching that Oh, what was that? Oof. Anders, too. We are not touching that topic. Okay, sorry. Can we move inside the room, maybe? It feels weird standing here and talking. Yeah, sure. I exhale with relief as the doors close behind us. I completely lacked the context for the conversation, and I didn't want to ask any questions outside in the corridor. I feel so out of the loop right now. Do I know any of them? Of the guys I was dating? I don't think so. I didn't even know you like guys. That's a lot of info at once. You didn't know? How would I? I don't know. I thought it came up in a conversation already. Not until now, but that's quite cool. It's nice having a gay friend, someone I can empathize with. Is it? I nod, not really knowing what to say. I don't feel like this would be a good time to come out to them. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. How about we sit down, by the way? I don't know about you, but I'm sleepy as hell after that dinner. Well, no wonder. You ate twice as much as I did. Blake sits down on his bed with a sigh. True, that was really a lot of Kelikakarili. It was a terrifying sight, seeing them disappear one by one inside Lake. Lake lies down, kicking his shoes from his paws. Now that I think of it, every time I saw him making food back at the dormitory, it had always been a mountain of spaghetti or a whole mixing bowl of bibimbap. I've always assumed that he was cooking for 2 or 3 days ahead, but maybe not. How is he staying so slim, though? He's probably fucking like a damn rabbit. Want something to drink? Thanks, I'm fine. I had some coffee with dinner. I'll make Lake some coffee for when he wakes up. If you'll want some too, just ask. Wakes up? I look at Lake's bed, and indeed, he's laying still on his side, his eyes closed. His face looks peaceful and almost childlike like that, as if the sleep lifted any worries from him. Happens to him often, especially during lectures. Jorgen puts on some water in the kettle and sits down on the mattress on the floor beside Lake, grabbing my phone. Nothing really happened inside my own bubble in the virtual world. No messages, no mail, no breaking news. I browse Chirper for a while, having the water boiling in the kettle as my soundtrack, before I get bored of it and put my phone back in my pocket. The delicious smell of coffee fills the room shortly after. Now I'm starting to regret not asking for a cup. Is that your own cup? It smells delicious. Is that your own coffee? It smells delicious. Yes, I got it from an anarchist cafe in Hanslow that imports the beans from Zapatistas. It's the smell of social justice. Whenever I hear of coffee beans, I feel uneasy. There's something inappropriate in the fact that coffee is made from beans. But something else in Jorgen's statement caught my attention. Zapatistas? It's a self-governing movement within Mexico, founded on the ideas of equality and liberty. I'd recommend reading some articles. They will for sure explain the background better than I can. Jorgen takes a sip from his own coffee, from his own cup. They look at the liquid inside pitch black with only a minuscule amount of foaming. And they make bloody good coffee. So, you want some as well? I nod. I knew you would, so I made more ahead. Jorgen pours half the coffee remaining in the coffee pot into a clean cup and passes it to me. Careful, it's hot. Oh, I know. I grab the side of the cup and hiss from the immediate burning sensation, swiftly putting it on the table, but not without spilling some on my fingers, further burning them. I meant the cup. They heat up quickly. My bad, thanks. Keeping the cup on the table, I take a small tasting sip. It really is good as it smelled. A dark roasted, bitter, but not too much. I can even taste some fruits in there. Oh, wow. Right. If you've only ever had supermarket quality coffee, this right here is a revelation. I like coffee, but I haven't had any experience with the fancier stuff. I was and am just a jobless student after all. We drink our coffees in silence, punctuated only by Lake's gentle snoring. My thoughts meander back to today's morning and the scars below Jorgen's chest, hidden under his clothes. Many questions come to my head, but I'm not sure if it's okay to ask them. Though, maybe? He trusts me enough to sit with me in his room, brewing me his best coffee. Carvine? Yeah? Do you want to see something properly cool? Sure. Come on then. We don't have that much time left. Wait, where are we going? I thought he would show me a video or something, especially with how sudden the proposal was. You'll see. Jorgen keeps quiet through the whole walk. I follow him through the empty corridors, listening to voices sounding through the doors, getting more intrigued by the minute. Curiosity piques in me as we leave the residential part of the guest house, but instead of heading towards the entrance, we continue towards the swimming pool and sauna. Huh? We're not going out? We are, just not through the entrance. There's a door outside in the sauna corridor, but I don't see a reason to use that one instead of the exit to the terrace. Any tips? Once we're there, we'll have the best view in the whole guest house. Okay, now follow me. Just fast before anyone can see us. Jorgen opens the door on the right and disappears behind it. I peek inside. I barely can make out the shape of the room with how dark it is inside, but it looks like some kind of a closet. Come on! Jorgen closes the door behind me, and the room is consumed by darkness. Jorgen, I don't know if this is the best view in the guest house. In fact, I can't see anything. We're not there yet. Oh. Ah, this is the best room in the guest house. The fucking cleaning supplies. I click and the light floods the room. Jorgen took an actual flashlight with him. Nice. Now, up. Up? Jorgen points to the light beam to the side, illuminating a steel ladder descending from the ceiling at a hatch atop the roof. A hatch at the top. Here. Ladies first. I'm going. It's the roof above the swimming pool. The cold wind that carries the smell of pines and the sea blows into my face. I squint my eyes to shield myself from it. Shivering, I step up onto the roof surface, and look around. The view from here stretches far, from the austere peaks of the mountains on the east to the snow-clad valleys and undulating sea on the west. Above us, the clouded sky is painted by the setting sun in purple, pink, and blue, like an upside-down coral reef. No trees obscure our view. All land and sky laid bare before us. Wow! Yeah, quite. Why didn't I take my camera with me? The sunset this spectacular doesn't happen every day. We really got lucky. A Mother Nature spectacle unfolds before us, and we've got the front seats. The sun touches the line of the mountains on the horizon. Just a few minutes later, we'd miss it. Beautiful. Have you seen a sunset this nice before? From some other rooftops. This one is still quite neat, though. You? Maybe. I've seen some nice ones in Finland, reflected in a lake not far from my home. I spent a lot of time there after school, so it feels almost like a second home. Our secret hideaway. Our? Me and my friends. You've met Miko. He was there with me, often. We'd watch sunsets there together. Sitting on the grass, the scent of the nature around us so strong that it was almost overpowering. Though we've been on the roof of our middle school once too, Miko and I. The floodgates open and everything comes back to me in an instant. The way it felt to be me back then. The way the air smelled so very differently than here. The way the clouds glided lazily across the sky like giant ships sailing on the blue ocean. How new and exciting everything was. How the trees exploded with green, flowers bloomed, and the spring found its way into our hearts, too. We've watched sunset from there once, too. But we didn't hold pause, the skyline obscuring the setting sun, and it slipped away from Miko's grasp completely not long after. Back then, everything felt fresh and full of life. Or maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, twisting my memories into an idyllic picture. But still, here, with the cold wind flashing my face as I look towards the west, I find myself missing some kind of zest in my life. Where did I lose it? Did I ever have it? I could try to retrace my life, like roots of a tree looking for kinks and twists, but would it really matter? Now that I remember it vividly, I think I could get it back. A stronger gust of wind makes me shiver, and my paw grazes up against Jorgen's. That was awkward. I hope he didn't notice it. Of course he did, unless he has no nerves in his paws, which he has. I glance at him. He's watching the sunset, paying me no attention. Or so it would seem. Standing here on the roof, with the sunset reflected on his lens, and these almost comically huge ears, clad in a poncho, a whole head shorter than me. He looks really cute. Suddenly his paw finds mine. Our fingers touch, my pads rubbing against his smooth skin. It's a shiny invitation hanging between us, as he gazes at the horizon, standing still, his face as emotionless as ever. So much that I consider for a moment that Jorgen isn't doing it knowingly, but the insistence and determination in the gesture, and the lightness of his touch, convince me that it's not the case. Oh, and I accept it. My paw grasps his delicate one firmly, my fingers fitting inside his palm. It's fuzzy and soft, and cold from the wind. I close my paw around it, warming it up. On the horizon, the sun has set already. The coral reef shifts and undulates, spreading across the sky. But we don't watch it alone anymore. Paw in paw, we stand together. Threads of connection weave between us. That was beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. I usually make it tomato paste. It has more intense taste. It's also cheap. Oh, Jorgen, Carvine, where have you been? We went for a walk. It took a bit more than we thought. So, what's the plan? The message we got from Lake was rather cryptic, only telling us to come to the common space. We stayed on the roof until my paws started freezing, long after the sun had set, and I checked my phone only after we got back to the room and Lake was out already. I thought we'd already be late for something, but it looks like nothing in particular is even happening yet. I don't know. For now, I guess we're just talking. Oh, that's fine, too. They don't have any board games here. I'm in the mood for one. I haven't found any. Only a collection of records and a few books. Really? I didn't take any with me, because I was sure they'd have some here. Same. Not good. We can sit back and chill next to the fireplace for now. How about that? Fireplaces are cool. Yeah, they're the epitome of winter. And a cup of hot chocolate would be so nice right now. We sit around the fire, me and Jorgen taking the couch together. As I make myself comfortable, the bat leans against my shoulder nonchalantly. Huh! I didn't expect Jorgen to be so forward, all of a sudden. Still, it feels nice to have someone pressed up against me like that. And the warmth of his paw, engraved in my brain already, comes back to me, making me want to hold it again. We didn't talk much on our way here. Well, not even on the roof. What is Jorgen thinking? I have no idea. I guess I'll see where this leads me. Maybe, if not board games, then we could play some party games? Like what? You know what this reminds me of? The parties I had in early high school, with smuggled beer and awful films, after which we stayed up long into the night playing Spin the Bottle. Ooh, Spin the Bottle! So many memories! Wow, I haven't played that in ages either. I think I even forgot the game existed. We have to play Spin the Bottle! Sounds good. It provides some opportunities. Sounds good to me. So, anyway, what are we gonna do? How about some beer to make the game even more fun? Sure thing, thanks. Oh, and I brought something stronger for later. What kind of beer do you have there, Lake? Just some Pilsner they had in the store. It's alright. A bottle for a good start could be nice. I remember Miko's disdain for alcohol. I wonder if he started drinking since then. Anyone else? I'm fine. You know I don't drink. I brought some lemonade with me. How about you, Carvine? I already feel lightheaded. I don't need alcohol to make me even more woozy and incoherent. Thanks, but I'm good. Do you have any soft drink or soda, maybe? I actually do. So 2 beers and 1 soda coming right up. Hey, did I miss anything? Oh, you almost missed a warm beer. You want a bottle? Sure thing. Are we doing anything or just sitting around? We were just getting to play a game of Spin the Bottle. Oh, cool. No, wait. Did you just say Spin the Bottle? Why do you want to play that? Because it's a lot of fun. It gets people closer to each other. Well, you could say that. Travis slowly looks around the room, clearly puzzled. I don't think I'm up for it. Sorry. Huh? Why? I mean, do you really want to play a kissing game? Huh? What do you mean? Isn't Spin the Bottle the game where you kiss the person the bottle points at? Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. Oh, we got some beautiful new artwork for this episode. Alright, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or a tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!